Hello again my friends, good to have you back. In this video I'm going to be addressing all the Destiny 3 leaks and rumours that have recently surfaced on the internet, as well as an in-depth look at the 3 most significant developments Bungie has made over the past year and how these developments will shape the studio's future. You see, Bungie finds itself at a very interesting point in its long and storied career as a company that makes video games. So sit back, relax, and let's take a little trip down memory lane. First up, Bungie's partnership with Chinese publisher NetEase. So then, on June 1st, 2018, Bungie announced a new partnership with Chinese publisher NetEase. Bungie received a staggering $100 million investment from this publisher to help build new worlds, explore new directions, and realize an ambitious and bold new vision. In the official partnership announcement, Bungie stated that its long-term goal is to become an entertainment company that sustains many worlds simultaneously, Destiny and new worlds to come. In short, NetEase will help support Bungie with a brand new project that's entirely separate from Destiny. And this $100 million investment means NetEase secures a minority stake in Bungie and a seat on its board of directors. Next up, Bungie's mysterious trademark application for something called Matter. In September 2018, 3 months after the NetEase announcement, Bungie filed a trademark application for something called Matter. Now, the description for this application is filed under video game software and electronic game services provided by means of the internet or other communication network. In other words, Matter is either a video game or a service that allows the downloading or playing of video games, like Steam for example. And this logo was the image that accompanied the trademark application. It kinda looks like someone went a bit mental with a paintball gun. Now, whether or not this thing called Matter is related to NetEase's $100 million investment remains to be seen. And finally, Bungie's big old split from Activision. Crikey. Yeah, that's right, this was a huge announcement that shook the gaming industry to its core, caused Activision's stock to plummet, and Bungie employees to cheer and pop champagne. Now here's a little callback to an earlier video of mine where I imagined how it looked when Bungie broke the news of the split to its employees. What's up, fools? So we all know the news that Bungie has split from Activision. Well, according to an inside source, upon hearing this news, Bungie employees cheered and popped champagne. Ladies and gentlemen, we've split from Activision. So yeah, in January 2019, Bungie announced that it was splitting from Activision. The studio would once again become an independent, self-publishing company. And unsurprisingly, the public and media response to this was, well, it was a mixed bag. Many players were cautiously optimistic. Free from the burden of Activision's influence, would Destiny finally be able to realize its full potential and flourish into something special? Will this split usher in a new future in which Bungie prioritized gameplay over monetization, cater to the hardcore audience instead of alienating it, and launch content only when it's good and ready rather than hurried out under a forced release schedule? I guess only time will tell. Now, this split also raises many concerns. Parting ways with Activision also means that Bungie parts ways with High Moon Studios and Vicarious Visions, 2 Activision-owned studios that help Bungie port Destiny 2 to PC and work on many of its expansions and DLCs. In fact, Destiny 2's next content drop, Season of Opulence, will be the last collaboration between Bungie and Vicarious Visions. How Bungie fares going forward without these 2 experienced studios remains to be seen. But I do know this, the world will be watching with eager eyes as to what Bungie releases after the Season of Opulence, as this will be the first content drop that Bungie has self-published in pretty much 2 decades. And this brings us nicely onto the Destiny 3 leaks. Okay then, so before we get into these leaks in detail, it's worth knowing who actually is the source of these leaks, because you know, some sources are far more credible than others. So then, the source is a former Reddit poster called Anon9, someone with a proven track record of leaking stuff that turns out to be legit. For example, he revealed that Thunderlord would become available in Festival of the Lost, that the last word would drop in Black Armory, and that players would once again be returned with their beloved Thorn in Joker's Wild. In fact, Anon9 was so consistent in his leakage that apparently Bungie had a little word in his ear and told him to chill the F out. So it's safe to assume that this guy has leak clout. And so is stuff about Destiny 3, although by no means 100% confirmed, may give us a very interesting insight into the kind of stuff that Bungie has planned for us. Okay then, so now that we know where the leaks are coming from, let's talk about them. First up, we have some Season 7 leaks, the Season of Opulence. Now, according to Anon the 9, we return to the Leviathan and discover the source of Emperor Callus's power. This DLC will also tease the enemies that are to be introduced in Destiny 3. As for the exotics, well, Anon says both the Hawkmoon and Dark Drinker will return from Destiny 1, as well as a new exotic hand cannon called Rose, which all you lore nerds will know is a kind of Thorn prototype. Anon the 9 also claims that after Season 7, there will be a second annual pass similar to the Forsaken one. However, the first expansion to drop from this second annual pass will be bigger than usual. And then after that, we have Destiny 3. So then, according to Anon the 9's leak, Destiny 3 will introduce Astro Demons, a new enemy race known collectively as the Veil. They're described as having dark greenish skin, sharp claws, and a distinct stench of wet earth. The Veil are the true servants of the darkness and so wield equal power to that of Guardians, if not stronger. Now, this new enemy is integral to Destiny 3's story. During the collapse, the god of the Veil was slain in a conflict with the light. Since then, the Veil have been waiting for the Traveler to reawaken so they can siphon its power and resurrect their dead god. Now, according to the leak, the huge pyramid ships that were teased as a hologram in the Queen's Court belong to the Veil and serve as an endgame location similar to the Dreaming City in Destiny 2. Other locations include Old Chicago set on Earth, Europa, a moon that orbits Jupiter, and a return to Venus. Guardians will also gain the ability to wield the darkness, so expect new subclasses and abilities that draw from this dark power. A significant new addition to the game will be open world PvPvE areas. Areas where you'll be able to slay both PvE enemies and other Guardians you encounter, kinda like the Dark Zones in the Division. As for Bungie's design goal, well, Destiny 3 will cater to the hardcore player. This game will supposedly be a lot more difficult than anything Bungie has made previously, and will provide more RPG elements. In short, this game ain't gonna hold your hand and read you a bedtime story. Expect more grinding, a more sophisticated way to customize your Guardian, and a generally darker tone. After all, you'll be able to wield the darkness. Now, I've linked the Reddit post with all these leaks in the description box below if you want to check it out for yourself. Now, before we move on, I'd like to address the rumor that PvP is being removed from Destiny 3. So, how did this rumor begin? Well, two of Bungie's gameplay designers, Josh Hamrick and John Wisniewski, both recently tweeted that they were leaving Bungie. Two high-profile departures from senior gameplay designers known in the community for making changes to the Crucible sandbox. Now, this news, coupled with an article from Forbes titled "What if Bungie abandons PvP and Crucible altogether for Destiny 3?" led many people to believe that Bungie was going to ditch PvP in Destiny 3. Well, community manager DMG put these fears to rest by tweeting this: "Can confirm the Crucible isn't going anywhere." So yeah, PvP confirmed for Destiny 3. Next up, the latest weekly news from Bungie, who finally reveals what the hell Arc Week actually is. It's the next content drop for Season 6 and goes live April 9th. Alongside Arc Week, we'll also be getting a game update that buffs 6 of Destiny's Arc subclasses. You'll find a detailed breakdown of these buffs in the description box below. Now, in order for players to test out these tasty new updated Arc subclasses, Arc Week will feature Arc Singe, Arc Bounties, and Mayhem so that you can go Arc Mental with your supers and get this, the return of Thunderlord. If you weren't able to complete the quest that obtained Thunderlord last year, you will now have from April 9th to April 23rd to revisit the Cosmodrome and add this Arc Beast to your collection. So yeah, Arc Week will be Arc-credible. Sorry, I was trying to think of an Arc pun there, and I was going for incredible, Arc-credible. It doesn't really work, so leave your Arc puns below and I'll pin the best one, okay? That was supposed to be okay, but I said okay because I'm still trying to think of a pun. I'll stop now. Help Papa Console out and leave a pun below and I'll pin the best one like I said. Cool? I don't know, help! And guys, check it out, the 3 new Arc emotes that you see here will be available to purchase from Etherverse during Arc Week. Now, you won't be able to earn them in-game, so if you like the look of any of them, and personally, I think they're all actually pretty nice, you'll have to cough up some actual cash. And, oh yeah, I almost forgot, the April 9th update will also add 4 new exotic weapon catalysts to grind for. The Prospector, Rat King, and Hardlight catalysts will have a chance of dropping from Nightfall strikes and Vanguard strikes, and the Saurus Regime catalyst will have a chance to drop from Crucible. Right then, I'm off to play Destiny. Hopefully I won't be killed by the Architects. Do you see what I did there? Arc Week, Architects, starts with Arc. I will actually stop now. Remarkable, you maybe can do something with that. Archive, or So yeah guys, what do you think of those Destiny 3 rumours? Did any of it get you hyped? Now personally, I love the idea of a more hardcore RPG orientated Destiny, and yes, I would legit love to wield the darkness. As for Arc Week, well, I am done trying to think of puns. Arcade, archetype. Yeah, no, I am actually done. I just want to say thank you for all the support on the videos lately. You've been absolutely smashing that like button, which warms my heart, I can tell you that much. Now, can we perhaps get to that magical 10,000 like mark? Cheers, my little beauties. Subscribe for more failed Arc puns, and click the on-screen image for more content from me, and we'll speak again very soon, my friends. Thank you.